Hey guys, and are you wondering how to do this new truck update or getting your tractors running quite good or efficiently, especially when Satisfactory have released a new experimental update where these are now going to be more efficient and way better to use in the game, and especially with the stable branch update just around the corner. This video is going to help you guys understand how to use the new truck update routes, how to actually get them going, how to connect them all together, and what is the best way to do it, in my opinion. Now, this might not be the right answers or the wrong answers. You can play the game however you want. But if you do like this video, leave a like, hit the subscribe button, and let's get into it. So, as we can see here, we have a few different types of vehicles. We have the tractors, we have the trucks, we have the fluid truck, and we have the explorer. Now, as you can see in the transport section, you now have vehicle paths. So you have universal vehicle path, tractor vehicle path, truck vehicle path, explorer vehicle path, and the factory cart path as well, which is quite funny indeed. So as you can see, they all are in different sizes. So we've got the tractors, we've got the trucks, and we've got the explorer. Now, of course, as we can see, they are different sizes. So the explorer is quite small, like the tractor, and the trucks are way bigger in size, which is going to probably change the way you do your routes. Now, in my personal preference from learning in the playthrough, which we link down in the description, I used to always use vehicle path of the tractors because it's like, oh, that's what I've unlocked. That's what I'll probably use. But it does bottleneck you in the long term because all your routes will be inefficient for trucks because they won't be able to use the route. So, if you do use universal vehicle paths and you decide to have a tractor path that you want to connect to it, that will work, but we will show you at that moment. Now, I have gone around and done a few little truck stations, but we're going to connect them up. So what you got to do, as you can see, they are a route availability now. So instead of driving the truck yourself, you can build the path and then you let it autopilot. So it's basically like building a foundation. You click on the end of it, and you just drag it to where you want to do, and it will go yellow, and it will go blue when it's good. It will go green when it's a junction, and yellow is your work in progress. Now, with the universal, they do take a lot of turning because they are big vehicles. So if you are doing it very sharply, then it's going to go and flash red. But I'm just going to do like a little bit of a roundabout for our trucks here, so we can connect all the factories up very much indeed. So green, as you see, is doing really well. Blue, it's on. And what I'll do is I'm going to go and do like a little one-way system. Now, I will move the vehicles away in a moment. Now, that should be fine. If there's any problems with rocks, it will let me know when the truck is driving. And then we'll just bring that along just like so. And that is basically how easy this is. Now, of course, it's a little bit easier because I am flying, I am in creative mode. But running around, walking around, just doing it does help a lot. So you can kind of see in a vision when you're actually not doing anything. And it helps, like especially thinking, oh, I should build a factory here, I should build a factory here. You can see where you've got paths already. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to start from over here, just so we have an idea of where these are all going to be coming from. So I think I'll just do this. I'll have them go like so. It should be okay going down that route. It is going downhill. I'll do like a nice little bend like so. Alright, and then can it go down that way, or is it a bit sharp? I think it's a bit too sharp. Downhill, I think it will probably be able to do so, so we will let it bend off as of such. So I will remove that one. So as it would be going downhill, like so. But then, as that would be coming back up, just like so. This is how easy it is. So easy. And there it goes, all connected. Now, let's say this is going to be my factory where the ore is going to be coming in. So I'm just going to rename it the. I'm going to do like iron plate factory. And that's going to be unload. Let's make sure I've got coal. There we go. And if we go fly over here, this is going to be ore. Or I'm just going to do iron ore station. There we go. I'm going to put 100 coal in there. Let's load it up with that. There we go. So iron ore will be unloaded. And let's just say this is going to be a storage hub. So we're going to do storage hub. So I want to see where my roots are. Is anything affecting it? No, that explorer should be fine. There, that is going to just sit there very nicely indeed. So I'm going to put my truck down, and you can sit in it. You can just click on your the cargo hub thing, and you can go up to vehicle path. So you've got vehicle storage, which I'm going to just put the coal in, and you've got vehicle path. Now, for some reason, the map is in the darkness, but you will see there's a grey route where my mouse is, where you can see where all the routes are available for this truck. So it will show what this truck can actually drive on. Now we haven't any batteries, so we will do coal. And I want it to start at the iron ore station. And it's going to go to the iron plate factory. Now it will take 18 coal just for that. And all you need to do is click enable autopilot. And it will start driving. But I want a little tractor, which is going to be rolling on the universal routes, to do a little bit of driving as well. And I want it to go from, if I go vehicle path, I want to go from the iron plate factory to the storage hub. Now it won't actually work the way you want it, because the iron plate factory is actually on load, so nothing will go to the storage hub. But it is just to show how it works with multiple stuff en route. Now, of course, if I wanted, let's say, another factory up here, for example, and there's going to be, let's say, a tractor route. So, I know I'm going to say it's going to go up here. And let's say it just turn around. But let's say, for example, it was going to go to a factory and it's just come back from its route. And as you can see, it's a bigger route here, but this is a smaller path. But that doesn't matter, because you can just connect them up, and the tractors will take this route, but trucks will not. So trucks will never ever go on this route, but tractors will be able to do this path and that path, which is quite good indeed. So that is basically what trucks and tractors do. And as you can see, it's slowing down because this was at a junction, so it knows that there's no point rushing because this route was being used. So it's quite good, quite automated, and I can't wait to be using a lot more trucks and tractors in the stable branch update. And hopefully I haven't missed anything, but that is pretty much the basics of the trucks and tractors, what you kind of need to know for making your routes available for you, and getting more trucks and tractors into the game. But I hope you guys enjoy, and I'll see you on the next one. Goodbye!